We were there when a Chicago classic restaurant thanked their loyal customers and friends. We're here at the grand reopening of the newly remodeled and expanded Gene and Georgette's restaurant. The crowd of luminaries is overwhelming. But what's so famous here is not just the customers, but the servers. Hi, what's your name, sir?
My name at this time is George Lazarus, Chicago Tribune.
You know, look at the fame. Now, George, what are you doing back there?
I'm here serving you, of course. Under your orders, as a matter of fact.
It is under my orders, but he's a good sport. George, don't take that spoon home.
No, I'm not taking the spoon home, but this has been a very delightful evening, and it's great to see you, and congratulations on the book. You're turning out consistently outstanding in content and coverage.
I didn't tell him that.
Only for you would I do this.
We're here with this evening's host, Tony Drapetti. And Tony, I thank you for inviting me here.
My pleasure. Pleasure to have you.
Give us all a little history on your restaurant.
Well, the restaurant was started in 1941 by Gene, who was my father-in-law, and his partner, Georgetti. I bought it in 1992 with my wife upon the death of my father-in-law. And just this last year, did this whole addition, built a whole new building, and added a lot more space. And tonight is a little celebration for the new space.
Yeah, you invited, really not, well, I mean, I was here because I insisted on coming, but there's really very little press. It wasn't promoted that way.
This party is strictly for our old-time regular customers, and it is an appreciation party for all of the past patrons they've given us for all these years. I want to welcome everybody here tonight. This is a great party as far as I'm concerned because we have some of the best customers in the world that we have the honor to call regulars, I got to tell you. And we look at the size of the crowd, and it's great that a restaurant like this has that many regulars. This is a really an historical evening in G&G's history because for the first time ever, we got all the regulars to come to the second floor. How about that? Huh? And the room you're in now, and I get asked this question a lot, so I'm going to tell it all at one time. This is the Chicago room because everything in here has something to do with Chicago, okay? And this mural, if you can just back away one second, I want to show everybody. This mural is not just a mural. This has a lot of history to it, a lot of history to it. We fought, so you can stand there. You could. I just want you to, I was born right here in this building at 310 West Illinois Street, which was about 50 feet west of the restaurant. That's my mother in there looking for me like she always did because I was never around, okay?
Mayor of Wells
And before, the mayor of Wells Street, that's exactly right. Before I get over here, this is Father Mondini, who every night at 5 o'clock would walk up and down saying his missal, and if we made any noise, boy, we heard about it. We were going to be damned in hell, I guarantee you, right? But more significantly, when I was a kid, about 6 or 7 or 8 years old, I used to walk down here to the restaurant and come down here and open a door for people to make money, because in those days we don't have any bread, you know, kind of thing. And there was always this guy who, with the apron on, with the Italian accent, who said, "Get the hell out of here." Well, that was Gene, okay? So I had these artists, these magnificent artists, who from my head took out what was here, and this was created mostly from my memory with them, okay? And I'll tell you something, the people who made this, all these memories come to this wall, and I tell you, I really love to see this, the way it's done. I'd like to introduce them to you. They're here tonight. It's the father and daughter team of Oleg Smirnov and Anya Steffens. Where are they? Right, oh, here they are. Okay, these are the people. You know, I tell stories better if I can improvise with the thing, but they would sit here and say, and Oleg would say, "I'm going to take this from your head now. Sit down." Anyway, I think they did a magnificent job. You can see, right? Okay. Let's see. Okay.
The First World War, this is depicts.
It's about 1946, right after
World War II. So this is probably a spy walking in the trench coat.
Probably a spy with a dog, right? Just.
I, from Dining Chicago and Chicago Restaurant Guide, really want to congratulate you on this great expansion. It's very special. You have a real reputation in Chicago that can never be touched or tarnished.
I appreciate it. Thank you.